Live like a king in Thailand for $1,500 a month. You see this everywhere online. And honestly, it's not completely wrong. But it's not the whole story either. And the part that's missing can really hurt you if you're not prepared. I get messages all the time from guys looking at their savings, asking, is this enough? My answer is always the same. It doesn't depend on Thailand. It depends on you, your expectations, your lifestyle, and where you actually want to live. So forget the travel blog version. Let's talk real numbers. Right now, $1 gets you about 32 to 33 Thai baht. And that number matters more than most people think, because it's actually dropped quite a bit compared to a few years ago. The baht has gotten stronger, which means your dollars don't stretch quite as far as they used to.
Can you survive here on $800 a month? Yes, plenty of locals live on far less, but that means a tiny room, no air conditioning, and street food every single day. If that works for you, fine. But most retirees coming here want something different. A decent condo with a pool, a cold beer in an actual restaurant, a scooter to get around, AC that you can actually run without feeling guilty about it. For that kind of life in places like Pattaya, Hua Hin or Chiang Mai, you realistically need somewhere between 1,500 and 1,800 a month. That's not luxury, but it's genuinely comfortable. Let me break it down into three simple levels. Around $1,500 to $1,800, you can get a modern one-bedroom condo with a pool, maybe $450 in rent. You eat mostly local food, but go to a Western restaurant a few times a week. You have a scooter, you cover your utilities, and you can still afford the occasional weekend trip. It works, but you need to pay attention to what you spend. Around $3,000 to $4,000 a month, you're living a fully Western lifestyle. Big condo, international restaurants, island trips, very good life, no compromises. And $8,000 and up, Bangkok penthouse, fine dining every night, absolutely possible, but necessary, not even close. Now here's the part that almost nobody talks about, and it's the part that trips people up the most. Health insurance is the big one. If you arrive at 60, private coverage can easily cost you $2,000 to $3,000 a year. By the time you're 70 or 80, significantly more. Skip this and you're gambling with everything you've built. Then there are visa costs, the retirement extension, 90-day reporting, sometimes an agent fee. That adds up to several $100s a year just to stay legal. People forget this completely when they're budgeting. At some point, you'll also need to fly home, family visit, paperwork, a medical checkup back in the States. A round trip from Thailand easily runs $1,000 to $1,500. In an emergency, more. And Western groceries. If you want imported cheese, specific cuts of meat, olive oil, anything from back home, you're paying 2 to 4 times what you'd pay in the US. Shop like you're still in America and you'll feel it every single month. Location also changes everything. In Bangkok, a good condo starts around $800 to $200 a month. Phuket gets expensive fast, especially in high season. Move to the Isan region in the northeast and you can rent an entire house for $200. With $1,000 a month there, you're actually doing very well. The catch is that there's almost no English spoken and very little expat infrastructure. The sweet spot for most retirees is still Pattaya, Jomtien or Chiang Mai. Solid infrastructure, big expat communities, and prices that still make sense. So here's my honest rule of thumb. At $1,500 a month, you live well, but you need to plan carefully. At $2,000, you're comfortable with very few worries. At $3,000 and up, you're genuinely living well by any standard. And one last thing, whatever your budget is, keep a $300 monthly buffer that you never touch. That's for the unexpected doctor visit, the emergency flight, the scooter repair. Without that buffer, you're one bad month away from a real problem. Thailand is a great place to retire. The purchasing power is real, the weather is real, the quality of life is real, but it's not magic. Plan honestly and you can be happy here for a very long time. If this helped you, hit like and subscribe.